Welcome to Country Kitchen Approved. I'm your host, Courtney. Well, it's fall again, and that means pumpkin. This episode is dedicated to all the pumpkin lovers out there. I'm going to share some of my tried and true pumpkin recipes with you that are absolutely smashing.
In your mixer, place 1 cup of pumpkin puree, 1 cup of shortening, 1 egg, half a cup of brown sugar, and half a cup of white sugar, and mix. Sift in the following dry ingredients and mix again. Lastly, add 1 teaspoon of vanilla and mix a final time. Spoon cookies onto a baking sheet and bake in a 350-degree oven for 15 minutes. For the frosting, melt 3 tablespoons of butter in a saucepan. Add a half a cup of brown sugar and a 1/4 cup of milk. Stir until the sugar dissolves. Pour into your mixing bowl and add 1 teaspoon of vanilla and about 3 cups of powdered sugar and mix. Frost cookies and enjoy.
This recipe makes 2 large loaves or 7 mini loaves. I like to do the mini loaves so that I can share them with my neighbors and friends.
In your mixing bowl, place 1 can of pumpkin, 1 cup of white sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of oil, and 4 eggs. And mix. Then add the dry ingredients and the following spices and mix again. Peel, core, and slice 2 tart apples and add to the bowl. Fold into the batter. Spray your loaf pans with cooking spray and evenly distribute the batter into the pans. To make the streusel topping, place the following ingredients into a bowl. Mix with a fork until it looks like this. Then sprinkle over each loaf and bake at 350 degrees for 35 to 40 minutes until a toothpick comes out clean. Allow to cool completely and then dress up and hand out to your friends and neighbors. Good. Nestlé Dolaus pumpkin chips.
These little beauties show up about this time of year and can be used for so many things like
pumpkin popcorn. Pop about a half a cup of popcorn in a popper, or you can use microwave popcorn. While it's still hot, dump into a paper sack with about a half a cup of pumpkin chips and shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your popcorn. Tear open the bag and let the pumpkin dry out a bit. Then pour into a festive bowl and enjoy. Pumpkin chip pancakes. Make your favorite pancakes and add a few pumpkin chips before flipping. Paired great with pumpkin coffee. Just melt a few pumpkin chips in your coffee for an instant pumpkin spice latte. Made just like regular, but melt some pumpkin chips into your marshmallow and then add the cereal.
I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, so when my husband and I visited Universal Studios a couple years ago, we had to have a butterbeer at the 3 Broomsticks. But they were also selling pumpkin juice, and of course, we bought one. It was so good, I decided to try to make one at home. Here's my recipe.
Place in a blender 3 cups of apple cider, 1 can of pineapple juice, 1 cup of pumpkin puree, teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, and a cup of orange juice. Sweeten with a little agave and then blend for 30 seconds. Delicious totalis!
This is a Martha Stewart recipe that I adapted just a little bit, and it's a major crowd pleaser.
In your mixing bowl, place the following ingredients and mix. Then add 1 egg and a half a teaspoon of vanilla and mix again. Sift in the following dry ingredients and mix a final time. They do sell whoopie pie pans and you're welcome to use one of those. Or just line 2 baking sheets with parchment paper. You can either spoon the dough out or I like to pipe it because I think it goes faster and looks nicer. Take your piping bag and cut the tip off. Put the base in as shown and attach your tip and screw to secure. I'm using the large circle today. Put the bag down into a tall glass and fold the end over. Fill and push the dough to the tip. Twist the bag and you're ready to pipe. These cookies are very rich, so I like to make them bite-sized. This recipe makes about 3 dozen pies. Bake at 350 for 7 minutes and then allow to cool completely. For the frosting, place the following ingredients into a bowl. Add a half a teaspoon of vanilla and mix until smooth. Turn over half of the cookies and fill a new piping bag with frosting, just like before. I'm using a star tip now. Pipe on a dollop of frosting and top with another cookie. Voila! Because they have cream cheese, I would store them in the fridge in an airtight container, using the parchment paper as a liner between layers. These are fabulous and sure to please any pumpkin lover.
Thanks for watching, and I hope these pumpkin recipes are a smashing hit for you and your family.